Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. In this episode, we'll navigate through 6 key developments that are steering the course of the industry. From Elon Musk's colossal pay package to Ford's EV dealership program, from EU's tariffs on Chinese EVs to GM's share buyback, from Waymo's software recall after a crash to the rise of K-trucks, we've got you covered. Buckle up as we take you on a journey through the twists and turns of these significant updates. Let's hit the road. Number 6. Elon Musk's $56 billion pay package wins shareholder approval. Tesla shareholders have given a green light to Elon Musk's staggering $56 billion pay package, underscoring strong support from retail investors who admire the CEO's leadership. Despite some pushback from institutional investors, the package passed, reflecting confidence in Musk's vision and capabilities. At the annual shareholder meeting in Austin, Texas, Musk described himself as pathologically optimistic, crediting this trait for Tesla's success. However, the approval doesn't resolve a pending lawsuit in Delaware, where a judge previously invalidated the package, calling it unfathomable. In addition to the pay package, shareholders approved moving Tesla's legal home to Texas and re-elected Kimball Musk and James Murdoch to the board. Proposals to shorten board terms and lower voting requirements for proposals also passed, increasing investor control despite board opposition. Musk highlighted recent achievements, including a record 1,300 Cybertrucks shipped in a week and plans for mass production of semi-trucks. He also discussed future autonomous vehicle projects without specifying timelines. Tesla's stock, down 55% from its 2021 peak, rose 2.9% after the meeting. The approval signifies a strong endorsement of Musk's leadership and an acknowledgement of his pivotal role in Tesla's ongoing success. Number 5, Ford drops $1 million EV dealership investment requirement. Ford Motor is revising its approach to electric vehicle sales by discontinuing its EV-certified dealership program, which previously required significant investment from dealers. Introduced in September 2022, the program was part of an optimistic industry-wide push for EVs, but the expected surge in EV sales has not fully materialized, leading to a slower market growth than anticipated. As a result, Ford's Model E electric vehicle business COO Marin Jaja announced that the program will be phased out. This decision comes after reassessing market conditions and engaging in discussions with dealers, some of whom had filed lawsuits against the company over the program's demands. Moving forward, all Ford dealers will have the opportunity to sell and service EVs without the hefty investments, ranging from $500,000 to $1.2 million, initially projected. The average investment by dealers who fully participated was around $600,000, lower than expected. The new strategy aims to expand EV sales and services across a broader network of dealerships, with some investments still required for charging infrastructure, training, and other EV-specific needs. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore number 4. EU imposes higher tariffs on Chinese EVs. The European Union is set to impose higher tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, citing unfair subsidies that threaten local industries. The new tariffs, up to 38.1%, will affect Chinese BEV producers who did not cooperate with the EU's investigation, while compliant but unsampled car makers will face a 21% duty. The EU Commission concluded that China's EV sector benefits from significant unfair subsidies, posing a risk to European producers. These provisional tariffs, starting on July 4th, are contingent on ongoing negotiations with Chinese authorities. Valdis Dombrovskis, the EU Commissioner for Trade, emphasized that the investigation was grounded in facts and evidence. In contrast, China's Ministry of Commerce criticized the EU's decision as lacking a factual basis and being a protectionist act that could disrupt the global automotive supply chain. Leading Chinese EV makers like BYD and Geely were hit with 17.4% and 20% tariffs, respectively. Tesla, with its Shanghai Gigafactory, may receive a customized tariff rate upon further review. The EU's move follows months of debate, with France advocating for higher tariffs to protect local industries, while Germany warned of potential trade wars. The US has also raised its tariffs on Chinese EVs, showing alignment with the EU's stance against China's EV market practices. Number 3, GM announces new $6 billion share buyback. General Motors has approved a new $6 billion stock repurchase plan, following the imminent completion of its accelerated $10 billion buyback program, announced in November 2023. This decision comes amid uncertain times for the automotive industry, particularly regarding the adoption of electric vehicles, which GM has heavily invested in, and a slowdown in customer demand for new cars. We are very focused on the profitability of our internal combustion engine business, growing and improving the profitability of our EV business, and deploying our capital efficiently. This allows us to continue returning cash to shareholders, said GM CFO Paul Jacobson. The new authorization will enable GM to repurchase shares opportunistically after the current program ends. No specific time frame was given for the completion of the new buyback. GM shares rose 1% in pre-market trading following the announcement, closing Monday at $47.57, up about 32.4% this year. Jacobson highlighted the consistent strong revenue growth, margins, and free cash flow resulting from GM's investments in its brands and product portfolio over recent years. Number 2. Waymo recalls software after Robotaxi crash. Waymo has recalled the software in all 672 of its self-driving vehicles following a crash in Phoenix. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, the incident occurred on May 21st when a Waymo vehicle hit a utility pole during a low-speed pullover maneuver. Fortunately, no passengers were in the vehicle, and there were no injuries, only vehicle damage. The crash led Waymo to discover a software defect affecting all its cars, potentially causing issues near pole-like objects, without a hard road edge. As a result, Waymo issued a voluntary recall to address the issue. Updates have been deployed across the entire fleet to rectify the problem. In a statement to NBC News, Waymo spokesperson Catherine Barna confirmed the recall, emphasizing the swift action taken to update the mapping and software. This recall does not impact current operations. This is not Waymo's first software recall. In February, a similar recall was issued after 2 of its robotaxis collided with the same pickup truck. Self-driving technology continues to face scrutiny over safety. For instance, a NHTSA analysis linked a critical safety gap in Tesla's autopilot system to at least 467 crashes. Waymo co-CEO Takeda Mawakana has argued that autonomous vehicles could reduce the human error responsible for most road fatalities. Number 1. Rise of K-trucks, redefining American roads with compact efficiency. In the land of the free, where bigger has always been better, a new automotive trend is taking hold. K-trucks from Japan are making a splash, offering an economical alternative to their larger American counterparts. These pint-sized powerhouses are not just turning heads, but also turning the tide in favor of small businesses looking for cost-effective solutions. Tyler Highstand's '94 Subaru Sambar is proof that size isn't everything. With a bed almost matching a Ford F-150 and features like 4-wheel drive, it's revolutionizing his home remodeling business. The surge in K-truck popularity is evident, with Japanese exports to the US tripling in 5 years. Even as states grapple with their legality, the demand for compact trucks like Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz is on the rise. Justin Merriman's '97 Suzuki Carry is more than just a brewery workhorse in Texas. It's a statement that affordability doesn't compromise utility. While safety concerns loom and legislation like Rhode Island's aims to curb their registration, advocates like David McChristian of Lone Star K fight for these mini marvels' rightful place on American roads. As we cruise to a stop, don't let your journey with us end here. Subscribe to Highway Herald and join our community for the latest vehicle updates and insights. See you next time.